A lot of people fear death, but given what you know, should we really fear death?
You know, everybody does fear death. I'm myself included, because it's the fear of the unknown. I know full well that we're okay. I think it's a transition. There's so many people that say to me, and I mean those in spirit, say, oh, it's fine, it was an easy transition, there were people there that loved me. But it's that fear of the unknown. And I don't think we should fear death. I really don't. Because life does go on. It's just we're in a totally different dimension. And we no longer have this physical body.
When you pick up spirits, what exactly do you see and feel?
What I experience is I have this little voice in my ear that talks to me. I'm like, who are you? Oh, I'm Uncle Bob that died of cancer. You have an Uncle Bob that died of cancer? Yes, I did. Oh, and I was the father's brother. He was your father's brother. So it's like having like this three-way conversation. And then sometimes they'll show me a moving image in my head, and I will have to translate this moving image. And then I'll feel emotion. And so whilst I'm getting this moving picture, I'll feel the emotion that's attached to the spirit. So it's almost everything in real day life. I use all my senses, all 5 of them, and I use them all. And I just project everything that I get across.
Now, how exactly do you see the other side?
I see it as a completely new dimension, and a different dimension, exactly the same. But I always refer to them as them lot upstairs, because a lot of us think they're in heaven, and heaven's above us. So I never want death to be serious, because I think it can be too serious. I think there's too much seriousness in this world. I think I want to make light of it. I want it to be exactly what it is, because they're having a party over there. I'm telling you. You know, the party just doesn't stop here. And in fact, they'll probably have more in a party over there than we are over here. So I want that fun element to come through. So that's why I say, oh, them lot upstairs.
If somebody is a certain way here, are they that way on the other side too?
Well, it has been known for, I read for a lot of Irish people, and you know, there's one guy that liked a little bit of a drink, and he said, oh yeah, I'm still drinking over here. And you know, I don't know what their everyday life is, and if there is a day and a night time like we have, but I do know that there's no animosity, it's only love, it's only fun, it's only happiness. There's none of this hardship that we have to suffer in this world. So I believe that actually that's a good time. And this is our life lessons that we have to go through.
Now, do we map out our life?
We completely map out our life. And I have been told through my spirit guide that we choose our spirit guide. Before we come to the earth plane, we choose who we need to look after us, and we choose who we come to why we come to our parents. And some people will question, why did I come to my parents then? Which I understand, but maybe we had to accomplish and balance some form of karma with that particular person. So I think it's not just clear cut; it's very intertwined, and it's all about. We come around the people we need to come around for various different learnings and different life lessons.
Now, do you think everybody has a purpose?
I think everyone does have a purpose. Some people are gifted, like myself. I have a purpose where, you know, I'm here to project what I do across to others and help others. Some people are artists, and they give people in pleasure with their artwork. And there are other people that may not have those creative gifts, but they're here for a purpose to help others in life. And that may only just be touching someone and saying, you know, it's okay, or helping someone with their accounts, or whatever it may be. But we all have a purpose, and I think so many people forget that. And that's what we have to hold on to, that we all have a purpose. And as big as and as small as it may be, it doesn't matter. We're all worthy of that purpose.
You bring a lot of heart and compassion to what you do. What do you think makes you special?
Well, it's a really good question. And I have had to do so much soul searching in my life. It's not easy. And to do what I do, you know, you have to look at your own life. You have to understand the life lessons, and you have to have learnt that certain lessons in your life. And I believe that I have gone through my life, and I have I've actually lived my life the way I've lived it, so I can help others. So therefore, I know what it's like to go through a really hard breakup. I know what it's like to lose all the money and have to start from scratch. I know what it's like to suffer a very close loss. And therefore, it's like all this pain has been inflicted on me personally. So therefore, I understand what this person in front of me is going through. And so I understand the heartache, the emotion, the problems that they're having to suffer. So I do feel that having dealt with all that emotion myself, I can empathise with that person in front of me.